everybody doing on this Fairfield Friday? As usual, we're going to do a box of Fairfield Friday stuff. But I wanted to show you guys something I picked up at a flea market today, because they have a Friday flea market. Went to the first table I went to was a whole pile of cards. And of course, the first thing I saw the George Brett card. And there was a whole bunch of our cards with it. Let's see, that one. These three are from a different table. So I looked through them all, and I saw, of course, George Brett was the first one I saw. And then these had sleeves. I sleeved them all up, because as you can see, they were starting to curl. It was kind of wet this morning, and the guy just threw the cards all over the table. We see you have a Larry Walker from '67, good old Bill Mazeroski, who hit the walk-off homer in the '60 World Series, winning. Red Chauvinist, great legendary player. Tom Seaver, not good shape, but whenever you see Seaver, always pick it up, especially an early one. Good old Thurman Munson, 73. And their cards are probably like 3s and 4s, but it wasn't bad. I think the whole stack was like $10, so it wasn't too bad. Gibson throws 3,000 strikeout, little crease in the corner there. Good old Al Kaline. Now there was 2 of these, Nolan Ryan, so it's always good to have an early Nolan Ryan. Good old Steve Garvey. Bob Gibson, it's a nice one. Steve Carlton. And let's see, another Nolan Ryan. Sadly, though, I got to put something on to weigh him down. And Jim Palmer. And another nice Seaver. And a poor beat-up Thurman Munson. Good old Lou Brock. Nice Nolan Ryan, but sadly it's got a crease running right down one of the corners. I think this one. It's a crease running right down it. And nice the Cobra, Dave Parker. Joe Morgan. And there's the other Nolan Ryan. And good old second-year Winfield. That's a double. And this I thought was kind of funny. Like totally way off center and stuff. Off cut. This was pretty much most of the cards. There's another stack of cards there, but they're all stuck together. They must have got wet. It was like 78, some 90s. And I went to another one that had a bunch of old stuff. And at the bottom of the box, I saw this one, had to pick it up. Because now this is kind of like an inside joke. That one video I did where I thought Rick Wise is like a great Hall of Famer. And he also had a 69 Pete Rose Deco Edge. These two, this one and this one, were actually in the top loaders. And nice 78 Kellogg's Steve Carlton. You don't see these too often. They're usually really poor condition. But this one looks really nice. I mean, it's probably like a 7 or an 8. It's really beautiful. But of course, now every time I see the Rick Wise cards, I always pick them up now, because it's kind of like an inside joke, because of a little boo boo. So now, without further ado, let's do this nice little box of Fairfield Friday. I think I bought this one a couple months ago, and I left it in my storage unit. Completely forgot about it, so God knows what's in it. Let's see, it's one of the, I think it was like right when they first came out with the 80s. See, nothing else in there. So let's see what we got here. Okay, we got 87 Sports Books. That's not too bad. Could be worse. It could be 90 Don Russ or 90 Fleer, or worse yet, 91 Fleer. So you got Keith Comstock, 91 Score. Let's see if we can get these not to stick together. Kevin Seitzer. He was a great player. I think this is 96. I believe. Yep. And let's see. George Bell. Nice. Good player back in the 90s. Pendleton. Definitely. Oh. Candinati. Nice. Carney Lansford. Little 92 Fleer. And Mr. Perfect. Looks like, let's see. Oh, Dennis Martinez. Nice. Pitching a perfect game in 91. Very cool. Paul Sorrento, another familiar name. Ron Gant. Oh, Candy Maldonado. I think that's Candyman. Heathcliff Solcombe. That's 91, I believe. Or 93. Yeah, it's a 93 series. Jose Mesa. Very nice. Leaf. John Tudor from 87. God knows how many of these packs I bought in a day. And good old Corey Snyder. Very good player back in the 80s. Joe Carter. Great player. I believe, but didn't he hit a walk-off as well to help win the World Series for them? Greg Vaughn. Larry Parrish, 87. Still got to work on that set. Moses. And what, 88, I think? Yeah. Good old 88 Don Russ. Blech. Royster. Greg Matthews. Mantel. I always thought 88 was the worst of the 80s sets looking wise. Devon White. That was a great card to have back in the 80s and 90s. Early 90s. R.J. Reynolds. Kurt Ford, 90 Fleer. The only problem, some of these tend to stick together because of the paper they're made out of. They have like a matte feel to them. Mike Marshall. Not like today's cards, which are like super glossy. Ed Whitson, 88. Bill Dolly, 88. It's actually decent looking cards. The first year score. So we can get these. There we go. Jeff Robinson. Oh, there we go. Another update card from 87. 87 Fleer. And even if you just see the fronts, you can see right away it's super gloss. It's an easy way to tell. And see Todd Worrell. That was a good card back in the day. Good player. These things are all like backwards. Oh, there we go. Jose Canseco. Nice. Sad though it ended up he juiced. Andy McGaffin. Still fun to find his cards. He'll always be a legendary player even if he cheated. Roy Smith. Jeff Russell. And 89. Marvin Freeman. Andy McGaffin. It's a very nice looking set. I mean, it's got beautiful colors and everything. It's a shame it was overproduced. And of course they didn't put the Griffey in until update. That kind of, the traded set, so that kind of hurt the set's popularity. And yeah, you got Randy Johnson. That's one of the big ones in there, but Griffey would have been really nice. R.J. Reynolds, or Devon White, and Mickey Hatcher, and Tim Cruz. I haven't seen any of the newer stuff. Seems like it was all older stuff. Okay, there's the newer stuff. Lee Smith from all 88 tops. John Russell, and Chris Chamberlain. Rick Anderson from my good old Mets, who picked up Frankie Lindor today. He's part of the two-man trade they picked up. Great players. Guy Lucas, Todd Worrell. Cohen definitely knows what he's doing. Definitely moving the money around to get the good players. Marty Barrett, Mark Davidson, and Willie Randolph. Very nice. Great player. Charlie O'Brien, Tom Browning, 90. Kirk Gibson. Great player. See, Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Nice. 91. 92. Sorry. 91 is the anniversary 40th one. A's leaders. Very nice. Mike Boddicker. Ripken Sr. Nice. Langston. Sandy Alomar. Nice. Good player. Jeff Pico. Jose Bautista. George Bell. And let's say, 2009. Nice. Don't see that too often in the... Very cool. You don't see these too often in the Fairfield boxes. Okay, who's the wise guy that dumped all the 2018-19 one shot? I guess some 15. Carlos Gomes. And future star John Singleton. And Will Millbrooks. That's a nice one. Youngest Salvary. Sadly, 2014, I don't think he got far in the majors. Matt Kemp. Grady Seasmore. Familiar name. And now we get into last year's stuff. David Price. Well, technically 2 years ago. Pedroia. 2021 should be coming out soon. Sam Tovalia, you say? Franklin Barreto. Adam Puncto. Shane Bieber. That's a nice one. That's actually really nice. Probably the best card in here so far. And another Seasmore. How funny. 2012. Okay. Brian Johnson. And Brad Boxberger. Hey, speaking of Lindor, welcome to the Mets, Mr. Lindor. Glad to have you on my team. Let's see, another Mondesti. Oh, there we go. 2013, I believe. 2014. Johnny Peralta. Still getting used to the mid-2000 sets. And Scooter Gannett. Let's see. I think I might save this because I'm going to be making one more of the mystery boxes. I unboxed a mystery box last time and the video kind of got messed up. So the whole video got totally messed up. And I'll show you guys the cards that came out of it. It was a very decent pack. There was like a Jordan rookie was in there. That was really nice. Bunch of Hall of Famers and stuff. But the whole video got messed up. So sadly it got scrapped. It wasn't bad or anything. It's just the whole thing got totally messed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this because I'm going to remake one more of the mystery boxes. So at least we got a pack from the 80s. And I picked up a nice pack from the mid-2000s today. I'm going to put in that mystery box, the mystery box as well, the variety box. So as usual, if you're new, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. Well, thank you for being here and toss a comment what you thought. If you thought there was a decent box or if it was a meh box and what you thought of the good old pickups from today. Actually, the Rick Wise, it's probably like a PSA 9, and the corners are razor sharp. The only thing keeping it out of a really super high grade is the centering. And feel free to hit the old thumbs up if you liked it. And we'll see you on the next video. And see you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.